Hi, my name is Dave Kann, Director of the Field Services and Education Department at AFGE. In this video training, we'll be answering the question, what is collective bargaining? Collective bargaining is the source of most of our rights as a union. All federal employees have some rights under law. This is a floor, the least rights we can have, and the very lowest layer of rights a union member has. Once a group of federal employees elects a union to serve as exclusive bargaining representative, they get another layer of rights under the law. These are on top of the rights we have as federal employees, the second lowest level of rights. Think of these rights as a table. After that, every right we have that isn't granted by the law is earned at the table through bargaining. Everything we set on that table, things like grievance rights, award programs, office space and parking rights, flex time, compressed work schedules, and telework, these are all rights we earn at the table. Congress defines collective bargaining very clearly under law, providing collective bargaining means the performance of the mutual obligation of the representative of the agency and the exclusive representative of employees in the appropriate unit in the agency to meet at reasonable times and to consult and bargain in good faith effort to reach agreement with respect to the conditions of employment affecting such employees and to execute, if requested by either party, a written document incorporating any collective bargaining agreement reached. But the obligation referred to in this paragraph does not compel either party to agree to a proposal or to make a concession. Let's take a look at the language of the law and unpack some of what collective bargaining means in the statute. The first portion says collective bargaining means the performance of the mutual obligation of the representative of the agency and the exclusive representative of the employees in an appropriate unit. What does it mean when we say exclusive representative of employees in an appropriate unit? When the union has an election to represent employees in a bargaining unit, it must describe the appropriate unit that they are seeking to represent. The unit will list the agency, the job titles covered in the unit, if the unit is national in scope, and if not, the locations. When the union wins the election, it is certified by the Federal Labor Relations Authority as the exclusive representative of those employees. The union will state clearly, before the election, what level of representation is being sought, local level or national level. The level of recognition establishes who the exclusive representative is, either the local or a national bargaining council, and with whom the agency had a legal obligation to bargain. Reading further, we see collective bargaining means the performance of the mutual obligation of the representative of an agency and the exclusive representative of employees in an appropriate unit to meet at reasonable times and to consult and bargain in good faith to reach agreement with respect to the conditions of employment affecting such employees. What does it mean when we say mutual obligation to bargain over conditions of employment? It means that both the union and the agency have a mutual obligation under the law to bargain over terms of employment, mandatory subjects of bargaining. We will talk more in the next video about mandatory subjects of bargaining, though they're terms of employment that both parties are required to negotiate under law. But now, we see both parties are required to bargain. Remember, however, our rights come from what we win at the table. The union is the one that wants to bargain a contract. If it were up to the agency, it would never bargain for a contract. Before the employees had a union, the agency could decide the terms and conditions of employment by itself. Congress knew the value of a union when it wrote the law, and it knew that workers who are on the front line of the government should have a say in the terms and conditions of employment. They wrote it right into the law. The law reads that Congress found experience showed that union rights, including collective bargaining, safeguard public interests, contribute to the effective conduct of public business, and establish labor peace. Congress went on to say that public interest demands modern and progressive work practice to facilitate and improve employee performance and the efficient accomplishment of the operations of the government. The union, the exclusive bargaining representative of the bargaining unit, and the agency bargain over terms and conditions of employment and create a collective bargaining agreement with new rights for the bargaining unit. The next video training will talk about the terms and conditions of employment and subjects of bargaining over which the agency must negotiate. Thank you.